What's up, guys? It's your boy Angry Motor Man here. Just want to go over some things as far as what I like and what I don't like a year later on my 2022 Roadglide Special. So without further ado, we're gonna get into some of the things, and I'm gonna talk about some other things that should trickle down to the non-CVO bikes. Just a couple things that I thought about and want to touch on, and even some of the aftermarket things I done did with the bike. So without further ado, let's go to it. All right, that is my 2022 Roadglide Special. Now, what I'm gonna say is what some of the things I don't like, and then this is all perspective. What I don't like the rear suspension on these. I think for a bagger, they are a little rough. And man, you hit some bumps on these things sometime, you just feel it. And I think that's just with that low look and everything. So my next upgrade might be going to the Legends shocks with the what they call them, the reservoir cans on them, or whatever the case. I may go to that, but yeah, I'm definitely thinking about changing up on the suspension. Two, and this is small. I don't like the bracket like that. I think honestly, well, as much as these bikes cost now, this plate should have been into the fender. Like, they could have made it like that, and then did something else with the lighting. But I mean, not none that's a deal breaker, but just little things that stick out to me. Than that, what else? The radio. I think the radio on this thing, these speakers and everything, just the whole power output, I think it can be more. I think it should be a little more. I know I'm not looking for no extreme bass and none of that, because you're not going to get that out of no Farron speakers. You're just not going to get that. But I do like loud. So I think this system can be touched up and tweaked up a little better. And if I'm talking about coming from the factory, I mean, these bikes cost a lot. So that should be one of the things that should be upgraded just off the line. Another thing is, and I seen this on the CVOs, the switch housings, they are backlit, and I just saw that on the CVO, and I think it's a beautiful Easter egg for that, because even at night, you go to put a blinker on here, it's been a few times. Now let me know in the comments if I'm the only one that did this. You go to hit the blinker and somehow you catch the kill switch. And now you catch the kill switch in the middle of riding. Thank God I reacted quick, pulled the clutch, flicked it back on, feathered out, like nothing ever happened. But that has happened to me more than one time, so that there. For three, out the factory, the fairing on the Roadglide in particular, it doesn't block more air than the Street Glide fairing. And it may be too, because you have this here, these vents that do not close. I know on some of the older models you were able to close them, but on this model you can't do it. So they open all the time. And the windshield from factory, nah, I mean, I'm 5'10", and I get a little buffer than at the head. So I mean, it's if it can go like an inch or two taller, that would be nice. Now those are some of the things that I don't like. Now what I do like, pretty much everything else. The bars, I changed the bars on my last one. I'm not doing it on this one because of my riding style. I really like the lay into the bike. I know this ain't a sport bike by far, but I like to lay into the bike. And I like to really ride the bike, you know. And when you got 14-inch, 8 hangers, 16s, it kind of take away from that. In the straight line, it's cool, but when you want to lay in some corners back and forth, right and left, nah, you don't want to do that. My upgrades, as far as my floorboards, I love them. Now what I've done, and if I would have thought this out all the way, I probably wouldn't have went heel toe shifter, even though I love it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because with the bigger floorboards, now I ride myself for this foot space right here, like straight back. I mean, of course I can angle my foot in here and everything, but if this is gone, this is clear space for me to totally utilize the floorboard. Other than that, oh, and when my kickstand up, my kickstand stops right about here, so I gotta flip the floorboard up and kick that down. I mean, it's small stuff, but you know, that's my take on that. I love my clear derby cover. I still love that. Have no regrets there. The floorboards, my daughter ride with me a lot. My wife would sometime too, and they like them. They like them, and I think they look good on here. And I like how they look when they up. You know, it looks good when they up. Some of the other things I've done with the grips, I really got a chance to, these Arlen-ness grips, I got a chance to really ride them barehanded, just for the sake of doing it, because I really keep gloves on. But I must say those grips feel really good on the bare hand. At first, I didn't like the way these sound, these neighbor hater slip-ons. I didn't like the way they sound at first, but now since they're broken, I think it's like the perfect balance. You know, it's not a stock sound, but it's enough to where when you lay in it, you can hear it. And plus it's not overbearing. You know, when you're talking freeway speeds, you know, 70, 80 miles an hour, it's not irritating to hear. So no regrets there. I think I'm gonna leave those alone. And let's see, I pretty much just like where it's at right now. You know, like I say, one of the things that I'm gonna change next for sure is the shocks on the back. I do have my wheels coming, my blue rims, Arlen-ness, same as this here. The back wheel is in. Now I'm waiting on the front, so everything is on back order right now. But I must say, that back rim is really, really light, and I heard that makes a real difference as far as riding's concerned. So I'll be upgrading you guys, hitting you guys with an upgraded video once that come in, the front wheel rather. Now my Harley lights, let me show you guys. Make sure this radio down, no copyright infringement stuff. And I do like the screen that they put on the CVOs. Now this is all screen, you ain't got 12-inch screen up there. I think that looks really nice, but I mean, I'm cool with mine right now. I ain't looking to get no CVO. But let me give you guys a sound bite. Neighbor haters, and they sound good. They not overly loud. Let's see. Got the custom dynamic lights on the bags, and my tail lights are the Harley version lights, which I love, with that red ring. They put a blinker on so you can see what it looks like. And I kind of should have got the one with the orange beam on the inside, because my custom dynamic saddlebag lights are orange, but I still like it though. More like to be seen. And in the front, same thing. So when my wheels come in, I definitely will be upgrading you guys. Well, upgrading the video. I keep saying upgrading like I'm upgrading you guys. I will be sending you an upgraded video and an updated video of how the bike turned out. Until then, ride safe. See you guys next time.